السلام عليكم، يعطيكم العافية. معنا التسجيل الخامس لمادة اللغة الإنجليزية للصف الرابع. معكم مستر هاف من المدارس العمرية. So بداية my dear student, I need you to know that today we are going to start unit 9. We are going to start unit 9. So the title of this unit is City Life. We are going to talk about the life in the city. So at the beginning, I need you to open your student book, page 86 and 87. Take a look at these pictures. 2 pages, okay? So there's 2 questions we are going to discuss now according to this picture. So the first one say, what are 2 ways people getting around in this photo? Getting around معناها they are moving in 2 ways. So what are these 2 ways? If you take a good look, you can see that most of them are walking. They are moving around walking using their feet. The other half are using the train. So عندنا طرق التنقل here we have 2 ways, either walking or using the train. So question number 2 say, how can you describe the street scene? كيف ممكن توصف هذا المشهد in this photo? So if you look closely, you can see that most of them are tourists holding cameras, looking around at the sights like they are discovering the city. So بتحسهم سياح قاعدين بيستكشفوا بهاي المدينة. So this is our unit. So now move to the second page, page 88. Lesson 1. We're going to start lesson 1. So here we have new 5 vocabulary. عندنا 5 كلمات جديدة حنتعلم معناهم. Then we are going to read the passage. حنقرأ القطعة. After that you have to answer exercise 3 and 4. Besides, you have to memorize the definition of these words with the worksheet I'm going to supply you with. حاعطيكم ورقة عمل. There is this vocabulary with their definitions. You have to memorize them in a good way. Then you are going to move back, read the passage again, answer these questions. For each paragraph we have some questions. We are going to read them now and discuss them. So now I need you to listen carefully to this new vocabulary. At the beginning we have design, follow the directions, information, site, location. I'm going to play the audio for you 3 times. I need you to listen and repeat. Okay, start.
1. Listen. Listen and repeat.
Design. Follow the directions. Information. Site. Location.
One. Listen. Listen and repeat.
Design. Follow the directions. Information. Site. Location.
1. Listen. Listen and repeat.
Design. Follow the directions. Information. Site. Location.
Okay, so now let's learn together the definition of these vocabularies and use them in examples. Okay. So number 1, we have the word design, and it means to decide how something will look or work. Design, to decide how something will look or work. Example, I don't like the design of this of this house. Let's see another one. So design here it means تصميم. تيجي بمعنى تصميم. So I don't like the design of this house. Let's see another one. So again, design mean to decide how something will look or work. Number 2, we have the word information, and it means what people know about something. What people know about something. This is called information. I need some information about this application. I need some information about this application. So information here means معلومات. معلومات عن شيء معين. So information, what people know about something. The third word we have here is sight. Sight, something tourists go to see. The sight means something tourists go to see. اللي هو المشهد أو المكان اللي بيروحوا يشوفوه. We spent a week in Rome looking at all sites. We spent a week in Rome looking at all sites. So what's the meaning of sight? Something tourists go to see. 4, we have the word location, and location means a place. A place. Okay. Send me your location, I want to visit you. Send me your location, I want to visit you. So what's the meaning of location? موقع أو مكان. 5. Follow the direction. اتبع التعليمات. بمعنى اتبع التعليمات أو الخطوات. To go where signs or instructions tell you. Follow the directions to go where signs or instructions tell you. In the treasure find game, you have to follow the direction. This is an example. In the treasure find game, you have to follow the directions. So now let's read the questions of the paragraph. Then we are going to listen to the paragraph. Then we are going to answer these questions. So paragraph 1, what is a treasure find activity? Number 2, why is the treasure find activity was designed? Paragraph number 2, how many people should be in the team? Number 2, how could the phone know your location? Number 3, how did you know that you got to the place? Number 4, what would happen if you passed the test? So this is paragraph 2. Now look at the questions of paragraph 3. Paragraph 3. Okay. What do you have to do to win? So now take a look at this passage. You are going to listen to it, focus, and try to find the answer of the questions.
Listen and read.
Treasure find. City scavenger hunt. What is treasure find? In a treasure find activity, you look for treasure in a city. We design each treasure find activity to help you explore a city and to learn about its most famous sites. Name: the Bear and the Berry Tree. Location: Puerta del Sol, Madrid Town Centre. Date: 1967. Size: 4 meters, 13 feet tall. How does it work? First, find a team of 3 to 4 people. It's better to explore in a group. You must download the Treasure Find app. The phone will know your location. Touch Start to begin your adventure. The app then gives you directions to your first place. Follow the directions to the first place. They're usually important buildings, statues, or public parks. Once you arrive, you'll get information about the place. You will have 30 seconds to study the information, and then you'll get a test. If you pass the test, you get easy directions to the next place. If not, the directions can be very difficult. How do we win? To win, your team has to go from place to place quickly. Once you get to the last place, there is a treasure find sign. Stand next to it and take a photo. Send your photo through the Treasure Find app. The app marks your time. Then, the Treasure Find team sends a message to the winner for each city. The winner each month gets a great prize. What are you waiting for? Start your adventure today.
Okay, so now you listened So now we have listened to this text. Now let's read it slowly and try to answer the questions. So we said that the questions for paragraph 1. What is a treasure find activity and why is the treasure find activity was designed? So here he said, what is a treasure find? In a treasure find activity, you look for a treasure in the city. We design each treasure find activity to help you explore city and to learn about its most famous sign. What does that mean? Again, in a treasure find activity, you look for a treasure in the city. So it's a kind of game. They made it and designed an application in order to discover or take an adventure in the city and find out the most important signs or most famous statues or places in the city. So it's an application تطبيق بيأهلك أو بيسمح لك إنه تستكشف أهم معالم بهاي المدينة in order to discover it or explore it. So the answer is for the first question, paragraph 1. What is a treasure find activity? It's an activity that allows you to look for the treasure in the city. تطبيق أو activity نشاط بيسمح لك تستكشف أهم الأماكن بهاي المدينة. Question 2. What is a treasure find activity? Why is the treasure find activity was designed? ليش عملوا أو صمموا هذا التطبيق؟ It was designed to help you explore the city and to learn about its most famous sites. تم تصميمه ليسمح لك أن تستكشف أهم معالم بالمدينة. So now paragraph 2. How many people should be in the team? How could you how could the phone know your location? So question number 3, how did you know that you got to the place? Question number 4, what would happen if you passed the test? Let's see. So how many people do you need in one team? He told us that first, find a team of 3 to 4 people. So you need 3 to 4 people in each team. It's better to explore in groups. You must download the treasure find app. The phone will know your location. So بداية حتى تكون فريق من 3 ل 4 أشخاص. It's better to work in groups. You must download the treasure find app. The phone will know your location. بتحمل التطبيق على جهازك. The phone will know your location. Touch start to begin the adventure. تحمل التطبيق تكبس على البداية تبدأ بالمغامرة. So the app then gives you the directions to the first place. Follow the directions to the first place. They are usually important buildings, statues, or public parks. So once you are following these directions, they are going to lead you to important places in this city. So these directions will lead you to important places such as important building or statues or public parks. مباني معروفة, statues معناها تماثيل, or public parks اللي هي الأماكن public parks. Okay, once you arrive, you will get information about the place. You will have 30 seconds to study the information and then you will get a test. So once you got to the place, to a specific place, the phone will give you some information about this place. You only have 30 seconds to study this information because after that he will give you a test. If you pass this test, you will get easy directions to the next place. If you did not, the directions can be very difficult. So مجرد ما وصلت انت على المكان, he's going to give you some information, حيعطيك معلومات عن هذا المكان. You only have 30 seconds to study this information. حيكون معاك 30 ثانية تدرس هاي المعلومات. After that, he's going to give you some questions about this place. If you answered correctly, the second directions will be so easy. If you did not answer the test, if you failed in the test, the second direction is going to be very hard. So this is paragraph 2. Let's move back and see the questions for paragraph 3. What do you have to do to win? Okay. How do we win? To win, your team has to go from place to place quickly. Once you get to the last place, there is a treasure find sign. هيكون في علامة إنه أنت أنهيت اللعبة. Stand next to it and take a photo. Send your photo through the treasure find app. The app marks your time. Then the treasure find team sends a message to the winner for each city. The winner each month gets a great prize. What are you waiting for? Start your adventure. So once you got there and you finished all the directions or all the places, take a picture to yourself and send it in the app. The app will decide or marks your time. Then it's going to send a message to the winner for each city. The winner each month gets great prizes. So after this lesson, you are going to read it again alone. Answer exercise 3 and 4. Again, memorize these words with their definitions. Answer these questions. And this is the end of our class. A quick revision. So vocabulary. Design. We said it means to decide how something will look or work. I don't like the design of this house. Let's see another one. 2. Information. What people know about something. I need some information about this application. Site. Something tourists go to see. We spent all week in Rome looking at old sites. 4. Location. Location means a place. Send me your location, I want to visit you. 5. Follow the directions to go where signs or instructions tell you. In the treasure find game, you have to follow the direction. So paragraph 1. What is a treasure find activity? Why is the treasure find activity was designed? It's an activity that allows you to look for the treasure in the city. Why is the treasure find activity was designed? It was designed to help you explore the city and learn about its most famous site. Paragraph 2. Question number 1. How many people should be in the team? On the team? 3 to 4 people. Question 2. How could the phone know your location? You must download the treasure find app to start the game. Question 3. How did you know that you got to the place? Once you arrive, you will get information about the place. 4. What would happen if you pass the test? You will get easy direction to the second place if you pass the test, but if you don't, you will get a hard direction to the second place. Paragraph 3. What do you have to do to win? Your team must go from place to place quickly. So this is the end of our class today. Now move back to these vocabulary, study them by heart, memorize them, answer this exercise 3 and 4, read the passage again, move to the worksheet and do it. Good luck and thank you.